Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making pozole, a traditional Mexican soup. The ingredient list will be listed in the description. So let me show you the chile pods that I use. Since I'm going to be doing this pozole for a party, I'm going to use the entire bag. So I'm just going to destem them and de-seed them, and then I'll put them in water to boil. Okay, so after I boiled my chiles and they softened, all I did was remove them and add them to my blender. To this, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, half a tablespoon of oregano, 3 garlic cloves, half of a medium oven, and here I have 2 cups of liquid, which is just 1 cup of the broth I used to cook the chiles in, and 1 cup of water. If we need to add more liquid, we'll add more liquid. So let's go ahead and add it. So we'll add the liquid. Okay. And then we'll add the oregano. We're gonna add the 2 tablespoons of the chicken bouillon, 3 garlic cloves, and the half of an onion. All right, so we just wanna blend it up until smooth. Okay, so once you're done blending the sauce up, you'll go ahead and strain it. Some people like to add 1 cup of hominy to their sauce for their pozole, but I don't like my sauce to be too thick. That's a personal preference. If you want to add it, you can, but I choose not to add it. I just blend this up and then I still strain the sauce because I don't like my pozole broth to be thick. All right, so here I have my strainer. So I'm just gonna strain my sauce. Okay, so here I have about 10 pounds of pork stew meat, which is this cut right here. I also have about 1 pound of neck bones. This is what's gonna give your broth its flavor. So I recommend that you do add some type of bone to your broth. I use the stew meat simply because if you choose to use a pork roast, which can be done as well, or a beef roast, once it's done cooking, you take it out and shred it up. I just want to avoid that step, which is why I have the pork stew meat. You could also use beef stew meat. I have 10 pounds. My family's coming over later, so that's why I have so much meat. If you're making it for fewer people, then you would obviously include lesser meat. It just depends on how much meat you want in your dish. Okay, so I'm bringing my water to a boil in my pot. Once that's boiling, I'm gonna add half of an onion, a whole head of garlic, and my meat. Okay, so once your water has come up to a boil and you're getting ready to add your meat, along with your meat, you're gonna add 1 whole onion. Here I have a little piece that I had left over, so I just decided to include it so it wouldn't go to waste. I have 1 whole head of garlic. I just chopped off the top and removed as much as a little paper as I could. Combined in this little bowl, I have 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon and 1 tablespoon of salt, and then 2 bay leaves. So you're gonna add all of this along with your meat to your boiling water. Okay, so as your meat cooks, you just wanna skim off all the impurities that come to the top. Like that. Okay, so after about an hour, it's been about an hour and a half, I've been continuously skimming off the impurities. I'm ready to add my hominy and my chile. Okay, so here as you can see, I'm ready to add my hominy. I have, it says a 14-ounce can. I have 2 of them because like I said, I'm making it for my family, so I'm making a big quantity. You can add just 1, or you can add 2 if you're gonna make for a lot of people as well. It just depends on how much you're making. So I'm going to be using 2. I'm just going to open the cans and rinse them and then add them to my pozole as well as adding the chile. I just added my hominy and my red chile. I'm going to mix it through. I'm going to allow it to cook for another hour. Okay, and then here we're going to adjust the flavor of the salt after it cooks for an hour. We're going to add either more chicken bouillon or more salt. just depending on how you feel the flavor of the broth is. Your meat is, so about an hour and a half, we're gonna check our meat. You wanna cook it until your meat is tender. So we're gonna check it, and if it's nice, soft and tender, then your soup is ready. Okay, I went ahead and I served it up. There you guys have it. I just garnished it with some radishes, some cabbage, and a lime, and there you have it, guys. It's this delicious, authentic pozole. It's so delicious. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.